Alright, so ito nga gold, no, after the FOMC, and as you can see here, nag-materialize yung ating analysis from earlier this week. Ayan. So we draw a channel here, and yun nga, tumama siya dito, rejected dito, and then it went down, umakyat ng konti, and now breaking the downward channel. So very aggressive move by gold. So what we can expect some rebound. No, this could be a fake out, or it could at least hit, go back here. Okay, this is the most for our limited upside. And so at around 4880, yan pinaka limited na upside niyan, or at around 4850, and dito. Okay, so from here we can also draw a bigger downtrend channel. Okay, so okay lang yan, no, yung mga tumatagos-tagos na ganyan. This is called the ghost line. Yan. Yan. So tanggalin natin yung mga nasa taas, no. Hindi naman na natin masyadong makita yan for quite a while. Ayan. So what can we expect? Again, you can expect a rebound up to here before it continues to go down. So what's our target? Ayan. So we are at 4750. We can expect 47. And also looking at the bigger picture here, yan, at around 4650. Yan. Ayan, no? So sakto siya sa ating downtrend channel, no? So it can go up once the news dies down. Yun nga, pagka medyo lumamig na yung balita, no? Ayan, so it can have a rally, and that's our chance to enter for our bearish or for our sell orders. Ayan. Siguro the most could be this one, the 4394. This was an all-time high before, and now it became a major support, no? So let's look at the bigger picture here. Yan. Yan. So ito yung sasabi ko, no? It was an all-time high before dito. Yan. Before siya nabasag. Yan. Before siya pumunta sa 5.6. And then from 5.6 going to from 5,600 going to 4,394. Yan. Okay, so that's what we can expect with gold, no? We're expecting some upward movement, but very limited. We are bearish overall. We are saying that we are still not having some bullish trend, no? So yung iniisip natin is war is safe haven for gold. There should be a demand for gold, but they are looking at the US dollar, not gold. Kasi with US dollar, and they kept the interest rates due to high inflation because of oil, then yun nga, ang ini-expect natin is that they will hold interest rates. And with the US dollar, pag dun sila naglagay, yung mga investors and traders, at least they get interest from their money, not as compared with gold, na they're not getting any interest rate, no? So that's it for our outlook with gold. So this may continue for a while, and once it hits down here, now we can expect that it could go sideways as long as na hindi pa talaga tapos ang war. There's going to be no clear trend, no? And this could and it may create some consolidation or range. But we are bearish overall with 4394 as our lowest so far na nakikita na pwede niyang tamaan, no? It's going to be respected. So as you can see here, yan, bago niya butasin to, talagang nag-bounce back pa siya, no? Itong linya na to, itong support na to at 4850. Yan. So before niya nabasag, talagang bumagsak siya diyan. This is a 4-hour time frame, bumagsak siya diyan, and then binalikan niya pa talaga. Yan. And then it conso for a while before it goes down during the news. Yan. During the news, and after the news, and market siya ng konti and then going down again. So right now, ano ba yung nakikita natin at this level? This can be still yan, as you can see, may support dyan. Bears try to push downwards at this level, only to go back yung body dyan sa level na yan, 4762. 4650, in just a span of 4 hours, bumalik siya ng 100, medyo malaki-laki, no? So, very strong move. It could still, this 4762 could still get some move upwards. Yan. At this, at around 4850 or 4888. Okay, so tingnan muna natin si oil. Yan. So, mostly, no, when one of the metals, silver, platinum, palladium, when one of them goes red, all of them goes red, no? So, tingnan nyo rin. Kung nag-trade kayo ng gold, tingnan nyo rin yung other metals, not just gold. And so far, that's why we put oil here sa commodities, no? Kasi we are looking at it very closely. And so, they're bouncing up and down at around 0.382 Fibonacci. Okay. So, it may still go up as long as the war continues. Okay, as long as the Strait of Hormuz is getting blocked by Iran, and so possible pa yan. And again, this impacts gold in a way indirectly because of the high inflation with the US. And with high inflation in US, they're not gonna cut rates. They're going to keep the rates, or pwede pa nilang taasan, no? Kasi inflationary nga kapag ka nagbaba ka ng interest rate. So they're gonna keep borrowing, they're gonna keep printing money, and that causes inflation. So they don't want that. Inflationary na yung pagtaas ng oil already, no? So everything will be affected: logistics, food, manufacturing, etc., retail, because of the high oil prices, and they don't want to add on to that inflation. They want to keep the rates. They want to increase the rates, no, para mabawasan yung money supply. Yeah. So kasi borrowing creates money supply. All right? So this that's what happened, no? It's indirectly correlated. So ayun lang. I hope this helps. So thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.